$75,000 goes to the winner, and we are going green in the 42nd Sunoco Race Fuels North-South 100.
The new Trinidad Solutions start zone. We'll see Bobby Pierce fire at turn number 2. Will take the lead. Looking to make it 3 wins in his career. A long way to go, of course, from the outseas. Last year, he started 14th. He starts second tonight. He leads lap 1, but what a Hornets nest behind him.
Every driver out there on the exact same tire rotator, the tire setup. On the race cars, as Hoffman made contact with Ricky Thornton Jr., and they're both drivers going to lose a few positions as they slid up the racetrack and allowed Hedgecock and the 111 of Blair to get by.
As your leader into turn 1, now Mike Marlar, he's gotten around Ferguson. He'll also clear Brendan Smith down the back straightaway. Now Pierce will have Jimmy Owens in front of him as they go to turn number 3. Wow, here comes Marlar. Mike Marlar through the middle. Dustin, we got a battle for the lead off of turn number 4, and Marlar is going to take the lead.
Yes.
Pierce got hung up there in turn 4, and Mike Marlar's taking the lead on lap 42.
Yes, he had him at the scoring loop, James. 42 laps in the books. Pierce battling back to the outside. Here we go. Business picking up at the King's Florence Speedway. And Mike Marlar has him again at the line. Carson Ferguson, meanwhile, out of the race in the 93, but we got a Jim Dandy up in the front of the field here at Florence.
As Jason Jamison slows on the front straightaway in 12, and that will bring out a Dave Warren Power Sports caution. Mikey out in turn number 4 at the new Trinidad Solutions restart zone. Takes the Skyline Motorsports car into turn number 1.
Oh, no, we got trouble coming off turn number 4 just as we get back underway as a host of cars come together. And it's going to be Mike Marlar at the front of the field leading into the green of the new Trinidad Solutions starting zone.
Well, things are falling Alberson's way so far. He's up 2 more spots after that caution. See if he can maintain going to the front more. Here comes McCready down the back straight. But right now, Marlar in front. Garrett Alberson, 22nd to 9th right now. DJs, we keep an eye on it. We can have all kinds of cameras.
Yeah,
what was that?
Well, Devin Moran had second that time by at the stripe as he and Pierce crossed each other over. Yes. It looks like one of the prelims last night. Hudson O'Neal, meanwhile, has taken the 4th spot away momentarily from Brandon Overton. It's getting racy behind your leader here at the Florence Speedway in the Sunoco North-South.
And Pierce throws it in on Moran. Remember, they traded the lead 4 times officially here last night. Down the back straightaway, Moran over to Pierce. They had a great battle at Houston in the Silver Dollar Nationals. A great run in one of the preliminaries last night. But Mike Marlar says, you guys go right ahead at the line. Pierce is still second. Mikey's still in front. It slowed down a little bit out there, hasn't it? I mean, it's in. Pierce tries on the bottom. Take a look at Marlar as they head down the back straightaways. They will pick up the tail end of the field with Clay Harris, who runs 22nd.
Current Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series points leader Ricky Thornton Jr. runs 13th in this race, but all eyes on the battle at the front of the field. Bobby Pierce, there he goes. He's going to try to work around the 157. Devin Moran right there as well. And with 34 laps to go, you got a 3-way dance at the front of the field as Ethan Dodson calls it a night in the 74. Pierce going to throw a slider. Marlar gets over the cushion in 3 and 4.
Pierce back in front. Moran will go to second. Marlar with the crossover in the 1. Is there room down there for Marlar to squeeze? Out at turn number 2, Bobby Pierce, Mike Marlar. Battle for second, side by side. Marlar gets back around Moran as we work lap 68 off of turn 4. Devin Moran trying to diamond off the corner. Moran will go to the outside on Mike Marlar. And he squeezed right there, back to the bottom. Pierce still leads, 30 to go at Florence.
Hudson O'Neal's there as well. He's got the SSI Motorsports 71 glued to the bottom of the racetrack. Hudson O'Neal trying to work around the 157 of Mike Marlar. Devin Moran's able to clear him down the back straightaway. Marlar's going to peek a nose up underneath the rear decking of the 99.
Marlar, O'Neal, and Jason Jamison slows on the front straightaway. And a Dave Warren Power Sports caution is out with 71 complete.
Points leader Ricky Thornton Jr. making his way into the pit area, into the infield pits as well. 71 scored, 29 remaining. Bobby Pierce leads him back to the new Trinidad Solutions restart zone.
Moran second, Marlar Overton. Marlar cuts across his nose. Now O'Neal will go back to the top as they come out of turn number 2. McCready trying to get the Valvoline number 1 wound up. Max Blair on the bottom in the 111. Here comes Troutman in 7. Bobby Pierce. 3 different lead changes in this race. Pierce leads him in the 1. Moran is about 7/10 of a second behind already as they come out of turn 2.
Here comes Rocket 1 on the outside. Tim McCready trying to get a run, and here comes Troutman on the bottom. They're 3 wide for third momentarily.
They squeeze in there. And off at turn 4, McCready digging hard. He is still not up to third. O'Neal is third. McCready. And O'Neal will go to the outside. Down the back straightaway. Here comes O'Neal, the crossover on McCready. He goes back to third. O'Neal trying to get back to that top.
That Rocket 1's the car that O'Neal won the Lucas Championship with 1 year ago, and now he's going at it with the new driver, the Rocket 1, Tim McCready. Meanwhile, as you mentioned, Drake Troutman just calm, cool, and collected there on the bottom of the racetrack as they fan out nearly 3 wide again down the back straightaway for that third spot. From Hudson O'Neal, HUD committed to run on the top side, and it's just not there at the moment for the SSI Motorsports 71. Bobby Pierce already stretched out to a 1.5 advantage, but the race for second is on. This time by with 6 to go. And trouble for Hudson O'Neal on the front straightaway, James. Hudson O'Neal slowing in the 71 car. We'll see it does. It brings out a Dave Warren Power Sports caution with 6 laps to go here at Florence Speedway. Pierce, Moran, Troutman with 6 laps to go. Fire the new Pernag Solutions restart zone off corner number 4.
Yeah, much better restart for Devin Moran that time. As they come out of turn number 2, coming in third. Tim McCready, he's not going to give up on that top, Dustin, down the back straightaway as we enter the 5 to go. Moran now through the middle, Pierce on the bottom. Does Moran have anything left for the 32 car?
You got to go now. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got to go now. Dev going to try to roll the middle of this racetrack and see if there's something there. Yeah, tell you what, Pierce not getting away from him right now like Pierce has the last few times. Does Devin Moran have something in the middle of this racetrack, James? Here we go. Coming around this time to 4 to go.
Moran to the top into turn number 1. We'll have 4 to go next time around. See if he can keep the momentum. Down the back straightaway. Moran fires. These 2 car leads.
He's there.
1 into turn 3.
He's there.
Moran has got something through the middle. Off of turn 4. Devin Moran, can he make it work? Can Pierce hang on with 3 to go? And he's right there, Dustin, into turn number 1.
The crowd comes to its feet at Florence Speedway. Devin Moran looking for his biggest career win in the Roger Sellers number 99. He closes in on him down the back straightaway. He'll roll the middle again through turns 3 and 4. Does he have enough? This time by 2 laps to go in the Sunoco North-South 100.
Devin to the middle, coming out at turn number 2. He's got to go and go now. Here slipping out at 2. Here comes Moran, another charge. We are headed to Barrett's Performance, 1 lap to go. Can Florence come through again? 1 lap to go, Dustin Jarrett.
Is he close enough? 0.3 of a second, the advantage last time by. Moran lost some. Moran will try to roll the top and get 1 last run. He's got a good run down the back straightaway, but I don't know if it's enough. Through turns 3 and 4, Devin Moran's gonna go to the top side. Off corner 4 is not gonna be enough. Bobby Pierce wins the Sunoco North-South 100 for the 3rd time in his career.